Now, we've been talking about financial reform a lot. I think this is the number one most important issue, and they're in the middle of debating it now, and I've been very skeptical about how they're going to handle it. But look at this. I laid out a marker yesterday about the Franken amendment. Franken saying, hey, you know what? The rating agencies have all the wrong incentives. The bankers pay the ratings agencies, and they compete to get that work, so they say, all right, we'll give you whatever rating you want. Now, I'm oversimplifying, but that's really the essence of what happened there, okay? So now with that incentive system, those rating agencies are always going to fail. And when they do, and they overrate the products, well, then our pension funds, et cetera, the things that are supposed to be safe, will go into those different assets, securities, and we will lose our money. So that's a terrible system. Franken's amendment says no, the banks don't get to pick and choose who's going to rate them anymore. All the projects go into a board, and the board randomly doles them out to Standard & Poor's, Moody's, Fitch, and some smaller companies as well. And then those companies get rewarded based on their accuracy, not on how much they please the banks. That is a smart, reasonable system that's got the right incentive structure. And so I thought, it's not going to pass. But you know what? It passed. It passed. And in fact, it passed fairly easily, 64-35. And to be fair to me, and I love being fair to me, if you watched the show yesterday, I didn't say it wasn't going to pass. I said I'm laying out a marker here. It's one of those cases where you can see which way we're going to go. Are we going to go the bad route or the good route, and who's in charge? Because there's no reason to vote against this amendment. None. It's perfectly sensible, and if you're the deepest conservative there is out there, it still makes a ton of sense. So, by the way, who did vote against it? Well, 10 Republicans voted with it. Kudos to them. Great job. Of course, 30 Republicans voted against it, and so did Joe Lieberman. I mean, I told you, it'd give you an excellent sense of who are the bad guys, right? Who will protect the banks no matter how irrational, right? They don't need a reason. The rating agencies yesterday, in trying to defend it, said, no, this system that Frank is proposing would be too good. Then the rating system would be so good, you would over-rely on it. You get a sense of how terrible their argument was? So, but they lost. That's a great day in America, because this is one of the 4 pillars of reform that we needed. That was not in the original proposal at all. And so if you think sometimes it helps to get Democrats elected, it turns out that's actually true. In this case, Al Franken got elected. They threw a whole bunch of garbage at him. Oh, you wrote an article in Playboy, you were a comedian, this, that. He comes in with a brilliant amendment that might not have otherwise been there. It passes, and that's real reform. So, and then the other day they passed the Bernie Sanders amendment as well, where they said they're going to audit the Fed, at least partly so. But it was very, very good progress, saying we're going to see who they gave our money to in terms of the banks going back to 2007 to now. That's very vital information. 2 huge wins. Now all of a sudden, we're making progress. And it's not, before we were a little despondent, the banks kept winning and winning and winning because they poured in $600 million into lobbying just since March of 2008. But now we got them on the ropes a little bit. We got them on the run. Who won't stay? Who won't run? Okay? And I am very pleasantly surprised. And look at that. A little bit of hope in the Democrats to do the right thing here. And to those 10 Republicans who voted the right way.